this special 7 News presentation, reports from our own network specialists. In Canberra, political editor Dennis Grant, economics editor Laurie Wilson. In Washington, special correspondent Paul Marshall. In Amman, Jordan, Steve Carey. In Dubai, Chris Adams. In the Persian Gulf, John Wiseman. In London, John Casey. In North America, Tony Barnett. In Sydney, business analyst David Koch, medical expert Dr. John Darcy, and environment specialist Carmel Travers.
Good evening, I'm Ross Simons for the 7 Network. We're resuming now our coverage of the war in the Gulf. Darren Hinch and I have been here as the day's events have unfolded. Good evening, Darren.
Evening, Ross.
A momentous, historic day.
It has been, probably for the world, one of the most momentous days since the days of World War II.
It's interesting, isn't it, that there hasn't been that retaliation we've all been expecting?
What has surprised me most of the day is the fact that they claim it was a surprise, what has happened there, because everybody knew around the world, and Saddam Hussein must have known that after that deadline expired, 8 a.m. his time, 4 p.m. our time, that war could happen any minute of any hour, and that the Americans apparently, and we stress we're getting all these reports from one side, but the Americans apparently did manage to get that surprise factor there, and the proof of it probably is the fact that Israel is still not at war all these hours later, that the missiles supposedly aimed for Israel did not get there.
I suppose it's still comparatively early days in the war, but nevertheless there's been a lot of rhetoric from Saddam Hussein, hasn't there? Do you think there could be a strike back war until 8:30 Eastern time tonight, depending on conditions over there, of course? If something dramatic happens, naturally we'll stay with it. But at this stage, continuing until 8:30 Eastern time. Now we'll be back after the break.